Hello, you absolutely amazing person, you. It's Sandy Boucher here again. Mishko Paganon na Dishnakas Mangdodem. And I really hope you've been enjoying the videos from my video seminar, A Day That Changed Everything. If you want to buy the course, you can go on my website, sandyboucher.com/shop, and pick it up there. And it's going to cost you about $150. Or you can check out all the videos I've released in this 3-week span because this is so important. I wanted to put it out there. Over the course of my life, I'm on a southern vacation celebrating my upcoming 60th birthday. But the content in this video seminar is based on Anishinaabe teachings I've received, experiences I've had like editing your life, and some teachings that were told directly to me by my elder. And that's what this is today. My elder, who passed on in 2023, shared this teaching with me, and it changed my life. Not even kidding. Not joking around at all. If you are struggling, this might be exactly what you need. So let's talk about it.
We're on video 14. We are so close to the end. It's not even funny. Today is a shorter video, but an incredibly important one. So I really want to invite you to watch this as many times as you need to. Download it, save it in whatever way you can, and share it with anyone who needs to watch this. If there is one lesson that has truly changed my life for me, it is this one. So again, through the course of these videos, we've been talking about the Mecca Life Strategy, and that started with mental awareness, the M. I asked you to become aware and start working on hearing what the voice inside your head is saying to you. The problem is, and if you think you're alone in this, you're not. Because as a motivational speaker, and I mean, I traveled across Canada for the last 11 years, working primarily in First Nations communities, and I have met many participants, and I would say a high 90% have a negative voice in their heads. Now, the thing is, what I'm going to share with you is not uncommon. This solution, if you Google it, people know this is the solution. But sometimes a simple solution, people don't want to believe it because it's simple. My mom would be the first to say, wisdom is always simple. We make things difficult. So to share with you how this happened for me, and I really want to share my personal story because I know it works, and I can share that with you and reassure you that this worked for me. I can personally say it does work. As I shared previously, I'm a 10-year domestic abuse survivor. I was out of the relationship, but I had a wicked voice in my head. I mean, it was like it took every fear, every horrible insult, every doubt I had, and turned it into a voice that I swear was playing nonstop. Before I say anything else, I hope you realize that that voice in your head isn't speaking truth. All it's speaking is exactly what I just said, a combination of all your fears and all the insults you've ever heard, but it's not true. So we have to be clear on that. Now, for me, I was trying to get on my feet, but honestly, you don't win a race by telling yourself you're going to lose. There's no Olympic athlete out there that has ever won a medal by telling themselves they're going to lose. And that's what was happening to me. I was trying to get on my feet, but I was getting nowhere. I had zero traction. It seemed like every time I tried something, I failed, and which of course made the voice in my head speak even louder. So I was visiting with my elder one day, this beautiful older woman who has always supported and loved me, and she's an incredibly wise woman. And it's not like I told her what the voice in my head was saying, but she knew. She knew by what was coming out of my mouth, garbage in, garbage out. She knew by what was happening in my life. So finally, she got upset. We were in the middle of this conversation. She got upset. And I don't know about you, but when an elder gets upset, I get pretty nervous. And she got upset and she just looked at me and said, you know what? That's it. Enough. This stops today. And I was like, well, I'm not even sure what she's referring to, but I'm now terrified. She looked at me and said, I have something for you to do. Now, I don't know about you or your culture or your background, but as an Anishinaabe, when my elder tells me I've got to do something, I'm going to do it. And it's never easy. Have you ever noticed that? They never just want you to drink more water or something. It's always pretty deep, which is why it's important. So she said, okay, that's it. Starting right now, here's what I want you to do. Tell the voice in your head to shut up. And I was like, what? She said, seriously, every single time that voice in your head says something negative to you, I want you to tell it to shut up, and I want you to say it out loud. I want you to tell it to shut up the same way you would to an ignorant person that just said the same thing to you. I was sitting there, and honestly, I thought, okay, she's nuts, and I'm going to sound like I'm nuts because I'm now going to be talking to myself. I'm going to be walking down the street and saying, shut up to someone that's not there. I'm going to look ridiculous. But she was adamant, and I knew I had to do this, so I agreed. I continued visiting at her house for probably another hour or so, and she knew exactly what she was doing, because what happened was I couldn't believe how many times I had to say shut up out loud in the hour that I was there. And that was her point. When you have someone, including the voice in your head, insulting you every 30 seconds, how could you possibly be a happy, confident person? I can now say, now, the other thing is, I want you to do this. You deserve to do this. You need to shut down that tape. You need to, I'm going to show my age here, pretend you had a record, an album that we used to listen to music on. Snap that thing in half. Destroy the cassette. Wreck the 8-track tape. Really showing my age here. Smash the CD. Smash the DVD. Whatever it is. Smash the USB thumb drive. Whatever it is, that has to stop. It takes practice. Like anything else, it takes practice. But the best part, the M of Mecca, even if you just start becoming aware that it's just those tapes playing again, it's that same bad song playing over and over, then you start getting aware. You stop just believing it and you start realizing, meh, I don't want to listen to this. I can honestly say, now how long have I been doing this? Probably 9 years, 10 years, if not my entire motivational career. And I can honestly say the voice in my head doesn't say negative things anymore. So here's a perfect example. The voice in my head, if I was working and I made a mistake, typo in the email like we all do, the way my voice used to speak, I would hear things like, oh my God, Sandy, you're so stupid. Look what you did, which is horrible. Do not minimize that. That's what your spirit is hearing. Again, you can't be a confident person if that's what you're hearing. Nowadays, what my voice says, and my voice still talks to me. We're still friends. We are friends now. We used to be enemies. Now my voice will say something like, Sandy, okay, maybe you should slow down. That's like the 4th typo in a row. Or Sandy, maybe you're getting tired. Or Sandy, do you think maybe you should stop and go eat something? You're getting kind of grumpy. See the difference? The voice in my head now talks to me like I would talk to someone I love. And if you want to be treated as a person of value, treat yourself as a person of value. My mom used to always say, teach people how to treat you. If you want them to be kind to you, don't be kind to them. Be kind to you. Show them how. If you want people to respect you, show them how. If you want people to respect your boundaries, show them how. This video, like I said, is so incredibly important. If you Google how to be successful, the first thing they're going to suggest is positive self-talk. And that's what they're talking about, the voice in your head. I don't know if you're a Pink fan. I'm a huge Pink fan. But even she has a song with the line, make the voice in your head your friend. That's the entry from my first book. You have to do this. If you do nothing else, if you change nothing else, please make the voice inside your head your friend. Do that, because that's the first step to absolutely everything else. And no one else needs to know you're doing it. They don't hear that voice, but you do. And if you want to achieve your dreams, you have to stop abusing yourself. And that's exactly what's happening if you keep playing that same bad song. We have one more video to do together, and then our journey is going to come to an end. The next video is your MECA scoring. We're going to look at just how you're doing, not to condemn you, not to judge, but to develop an action plan so you can move ahead after this video course armed and ready to be successful. I can't wait till next week. This week, I want you to practice. I want you to tell that voice in your head to shut up every single time it says something negative, because no one gets to talk to my friends like that, and you are my friend. Until next week, I love you. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.